Peace in the journey. You won't always have the answers. No one is perfect, and no one has a perfect life. You might have difficulty knowing how to invest or how to start investing. You might be stressed and feel like everything is just so complicated. You could be nervous because you might make a mistake or not make sound financial decisions. Well, I am here to tell you that you are not alone. I was once in your position. It's normal to feel that. But despite how difficult it might be and how stressful it gets, you can find peace in your journey. You can find peace on your way to financial independence and retire early. And I'm here to tell you how you can find peace and to reassure you that you will be alright. Welcome to Savvy, where we have lots of practical wisdom to share. Hey, don't forget to hit the like button below, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more advice here on Savvy. Today I'll share how you can find peace in your journey. I watched YouTube videos when I started trying to figure out my finances. There are tons of YouTube videos about investing, saving, and anything under the sun about finances. I watched for countless hours. I intended to learn how I could invest. Learning about investing and reading so many blogs made me even more confused. It just left me even more discouraged. There was just so much information, and I was taking in so much that it made me feel overwhelmed. It's also easier to compare yourself to others, especially with social media. You see your friends or other people celebrating their wins and all that. It left me feeling insecure because I couldn't figure out my life. So to help you out, I want to share the challenges I've been through. You may or may not relate to some. Either way, I hope that by the end of this video, you will feel more at peace with yourself and find more acceptance. Stress is normal. There's a healthy amount of stress and an unhealthy amount of stress. You know, when you're doing something and suddenly someone starts watching you do it, you start feeling uncomfortable. In my first job, someone had to constantly supervise and manage us to see if we were getting the job done. I had to quit it. It just wasn't for me. It put me under an unhealthy amount of stress. I realized I don't want to work on someone else's terms or under anyone else's supervision. I want to be my own boss and make my own money. Mind you, I started working at an early age. I understood that I had to trade my time to make money. Fast forward to a couple of years later, I became an employer. It was a stressful job, but financially it was great. The stress was immense. Like it was so crazy to the point that I couldn't sleep at night often. So I had to quit my job. Do you work better as a leader? Or are you good at working as a team? Please share your preference with us in the comments below. Fast forward to now, and I'm on my path to financial independence with a less stressful job. I've been pursuing FIRE, financial independence, and retiring early for a few years. If you want to know more about FIRE, please watch our other videos where we talk all about it. Back to what I was saying, I've made many mistakes and still made many right decisions. As I started to pursue FIRE, my journey has had many stressful and happy times. My mistake was that I put it in my head that I'll finally be truly happy once I've achieved FIRE. Everything will change, stress-free and happy once I've reached my goals. I always say that I have to wait for the good times to come. This is weird because I love my job. I'm living comfortably. I've progressed so much financially. But I have this notion in my head that I'll be happy only when I've achieved everything. That's when I realized that I could find happiness in the journey. I don't have to wait to achieve FIRE to be happy. I don't have to wait to reach FIRE to be at peace. Why can't I do that now? I can find all of it along the way. Why the need to wait until I get to the end of the road? Now I realize that it's about more than cutting back on expenses. It's not all about the grind and the hustle. I thought that I'd always have the correct answers. Everything had to be perfect, that I couldn't make a mistake, or everything I'd worked for would start to tumble down. This caused me an unhealthy amount of stress in wanting perfection because I was so fixated on my goals and the future and never on my present. This is all just unnecessary stress. You can make mistakes in your journey, and you will. That's okay because that's how you learn the most, through your own experiences and mistakes. This makes you all the wiser and better. There are so many paths to investing that can lead you to your goals. You'll see many videos telling you what to do. Although there are do's and don'ts in investing, the strategies and techniques in investing aren't a one-size-fits-all kind of thing. You need to see what works for you, do your own research, and see what's more effective. What might not work for others might work for you, and vice versa. So if someone doesn't agree with how you do things, let them be. I shared my personal challenges because I want you to understand that not everyone is in the same situation. Everyone has a different path. You might have the same end goal, but your courses aren't the same. If you are going through a similar process, trying to achieve FIRE and struggling, here are some tips for you. One thing you can do when investing is to automate your investing. Humans are naturally emotional beings, so when you invest, your emotions tend to get ahead of you. Automating your investing removes this prejudice and makes it less stressful. I invest the same amount regularly in the market, whether at a dip or high up there. It has helped me a lot to not stress about what I'm investing in, and it has been less time consuming. If you are on the brink of giving up or need motivation, try to remember why you started to pursue it in the first place. Remember why you are on this path, why you are doing it. Pursuing FIRE is life-changing because it's a long process. It's like going to the gym, about changing your lifestyle and habits. It isn't just a hobby you do whenever you feel like it, if you want to see results. Find peace in the journey by focusing more on your present. That's enough practical wisdom for today. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up below. We will be posting 4 to 5 videos per week, so click the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified of our new videos weekly. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the next video.